Coming to you live from the city of Faymore. This is Optimal Play. I'm Brandon, and the camera is in my shot again. And you know what that means? It means I'm zooming in close on some print and play roll and write. This is another Dungeon Pages page. If you're unaware, I've done one video of it before. Dungeon Pages is a print and play kind of dungeon crawler on for the solo only, and is available on Print and Play Arcade. And after the core set, which has 6 or so pages of characters and dungeons, they also offer the year-long adventure, which is a in 2023, so a while ago now. They released 2023. They released a new page, which is a new dungeon and character every week for the year, and you could buy it once on PNP Arcade and then download each page as it came out throughout the year. I'm a little behind, but I have been playing this because I'm really enjoying Dungeon Pages, and I'm up to page 7. This is Flynn, the Red Glove Knight in the capital city, which just makes me think of the Emerald City and Wicked, which was so good. I saw it yesterday. Anyway, if you have one takeaway from this video, it's go see Wicked. If you have 2 takeaways, it's Dungeon Pages is great. It's worth a play too, and I'm about to play through it. And also, the second successor to Dungeon Pages, Dangerous Space, was the first kind of sequel to it, which had adventures throughout 2024, which I haven't actually gotten around to playing yet. Power Creep is the 2025 successor to Dungeon Pages, and it is hitting Kickstarter at the time that this is going up this Friday, and I have a demo of the game in hand that I will be recording and posting this Friday. So make sure you subscribe to the channel, stay tuned if you want to see what Power Creep looks like, and be there, going informed to the Kickstarter. So with that, Flynn, the Red Glove Knight. I'm going to probably do a little less explaining the basics this time because I've done a Dungeon Pages video before. So if you're a little lost, I'd recommend you go watch that one. But let me tell you about Flynn, the Red Glove Knight. The elders worked with Flynn to appreciate the finer things. A red glove specialist looks beyond simple glimmer and gold when eyeing the target of a reclaim, cultivating a refined taste as they seek out pilfered art and crafted pieces which are one of a kind. And this is Flynn. I actually kind of think maybe my last video was Flynn also. I don't remember for sure. They do reuse some of the same characters, but they keep the same ability. His is once per turn you may flip one good die to its opposite side, but their subtitle, their backstory, and I think the weapons and relics that they have access to all change each time. So it's like kind of a familiar cast of characters that they through 2-sentence blurbs of story, they sort of have a little bit of a story arc and just sort of change so that it's not literally the same character as last time I played Flynn. And he is at the capital city. Lavish and decadent, the city of Faymore has something for every visitor. I've been really impressed with this year-long adventure, and this is just page 7. But it's really impressed me with how every couple pages, significant new mechanics have been introduced. I'm curious whether they can keep that up all for 52 pages, which I'm planning to play through them all. I've printed them all, but there's new potions. There's a new potion I've never seen before on this page. I just came through a couple pages. 5 and 6 really played with experience, and instead of just accumulating it and unlocking kind of the perks that you get, enemies would make you lose it, or you would have to risk it to disarm a trap. But there were even some punishments where if you have 0 experience now after this enemy hits you, you lose. So that was really interesting. And then this one, what's catching my eye on this page is these Echo, sorry, as I'm a little awkward, I got a foot pedal for changing these camera angles so I don't have to reach over to my Stream Deck anymore, and I haven't quite nailed the touchiness of the pedal, so sorry for any jerkiness there. The echo chambers are the traps. The traps are always a little faint, a little hard to see on camera. Hopefully you can see those. They say, so you could disarm them with a 6, meaning you ignore their effect if you put a 6 on them, but otherwise, when marked, also mark all the white spaces that are empty or traps in the direction of the arrow with the same number. Continue until you reach the edge of the dungeon. This may trigger additional echo chambers. So filling in, say once we're to the Opera House, filling in this with a 4 would mark 4s all the way this way, down this whole row, and you would have just put a 4 in to this echo chamber, also causing 4s down here. And so it's this domino effect I think this is super cool. It actually seems a little less trap-like to me because this should be potentially a useful tool, right? Like, I'm seeing this bat, like I could take it out by putting a high enough number on this echo chamber. As it then fills in these numbers here, they'll go next to the bat will die. That doesn't seem so bad. And then looking ahead also at the boss, sometimes another thing that these pages are playing with more is the the boss scaling or caring about how the smaller dungeons went as you worked your way to the boss. And this one is no exception. It does it in a new to me way, where so it attacks. The Maestro, when it attacks you, does it for a variable amount of damage. It's one for each unique number in your dice pool. And then each coin you cross out reduces this damage by 2. So it's an alternative use to the coins that you're circling as you earn them. Normally you can use them to manipulate dice by plus or minus 1, but you can also use it to reduce that damage by 2, which it's interesting. It really makes me want to prioritize getting those coins because 2 damage is a lot of damage, so preventing that seems really strong. So with that, where am I starting? Oh, 2 things before I start. One, please subscribe to the channel and like this video. It's the only way to help us grow. I'd really appreciate it. Also, check out this playmat. Let me get rid of the picture-in-picture for a second. Oh, that changed the camera angle slightly, but this is my favorite Magic the Gathering playmat. Such good boys. Okay. Oh, and there's a corgi right there. I have 3 corgis, so the corgis are my favorite. Anyway, with the important stuff out of the way, let's get to the game. So I usually almost always choose to start in one of the dungeons that are only going to have 1 evil die. So that is the Grog Shop or the Hidden Bazaar. And then I usually look at the enemies next and think, like, what can I best deal with without taking too much damage early on before I get some health potions and that kind of thing. This Hidden Bazaar is also awkward. Oh, wait, I was going to say you can't fill this number in next to this bat, but you can with this echo chamber. Okay. So that's actually potentially... This is so weird. Okay. There's this new potion, a speed potion, that the main way to get it seems to be fill in both of these echo chambers with matching numbers so that goes to here and to here. What an interesting, different twist on this game. Okay, I'm going to start in the Hidden Bazaar. So, the bats here are stunning bats. They trigger on a 5 or higher on evil dice, and they say if you roll doubles on good dice, reduce your range by 1 this turn to a minimum of 1. I'm not going to care about that for 2 reasons. One, all I have is the leather gauntlet. My range is 1, so that doesn't bother me. And also, I don't have 2 good dice, so I can't roll doubles. So, it seems like a good time to fight the bats while their ability is not applicable. So here we go, rolling 2 dice, a 3 and a 4. I love that for me. Starting, let's see, the bats take only a 3+ to defeat and they have 1 hit point, so I think I want to just go straight for it. Take this one out before I can take any damage from it. A 3 and a 4, and then that 4 next to the bat means it's defeated. Alright. 3 and 3. I'm not mad at this. I could use, since 3s are all it takes to take out the bats, I can take out the other bat. This is a great start, I think. So I'm just going to go 3. The other thing I could do is take advantage of having this 3 to match it and claim this coin. I'll roll another 3, right? Yeah. Okay, I'm going to put a 3 on the echo chamber. So also mark all white spaces in the direction of the arrow with the same number. So also a 3 here, which defeats the bat. Turns out bats have sensitive hearing, and an echo chamber might just scare them away. Nothing like a Sunday afternoon beer. Okay. New roll. More 3s. I don't know how I'm doing this. So sure, let me grab this coin with 1 3. And so to get this speed potion, this is brand new to me, by the way. I have this reference sheet of the icons here, which includes kind of everything that may come up, even that I haven't seen before. Speed potion, Use it to mark a 1, 2, or 3 anywhere in the current dungeon. The fact that it's anywhere in the dungeon versus like the poison potion that lets you mark an extra 4 has to be an adjacent space. Anywhere in the dungeon means you could trigger an echo chamber with that and use those 3s to take out bats in another dungeon, something like that. Seems really strong, so I want to prioritize getting that. And so to that end, let's see. I've used 1, 3, right? I did one here. So I guess I want to make sure to work down towards this and not make too much progress and end the dungeon without having gotten to this echo chamber to get that potion. So I'm going to drop my other 3 here and roll for my next round. 3 and a 4. That's fine. I'm going to put this... I'm just going to keep trying to get that taken care of. So 3 and a 4 going down that column. 6 and a 5. Don't like these ones as much. If I got stuck putting those over here, they would break my sequential path to the exit. But it doesn't really matter if I put them here, so let's just do that. Four and a 5. That one seems fine to start my way towards that treasure chest. A 1 and a 6, though. Okay. 6 can go here. I don't love a 6 just because now there's less numbers I can roll that are sequential to it. But then I can put this 1 here, and that's fine. Couple 4s. Well, a 4 can go here. That's no problem. Earning those 2 coins. The thing is, I have nowhere to put my other 4 that doesn't screw up my sequential path. So I think I was talking about wanting to save coins, but I'll feel good against the boss if I have a couple coins, I think. Like, I don't need 10 coins. So let me spend a coin to make this 4 a 5, so I can make progress on my sequence here. Okay. 6 and 4. 6 would end the dungeon. And it would end it with a sequential path. I just want to claim this first. So I think I'm going to spend another coin to make this 4 a 3. Drop that 3 in the echo chamber, which is going to echo that 3 across the row, which is what I needed to get the speed potion. And then I can use the 6 here. And I get to draw this satisfying path from the door to the exit. It is kind of pointless. It's maybe a good exercise to check that it's sequential, but I really enjoy creating this like visual of my route through the dungeon. Okay, success. It looks like I got all 6 experience for the columns being complete, and I got 1 experience per bat, so 8 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, which gives me a key from Flynn's track, and is enough to unlock either the saber, which gives me 2 range only diagonally. I don't think I've seen quite that combination of range and effect before. Or this relic, Festario's Spyglass, has 2 charges. You may ignore 1 wall or lock when counting range this turn. Well, that's not useful until I have some range, so I guess I'll take the saber. So I can count at a range of 2 only diagonally. But that lets me, like in the grog shop, I can go straight from the door to start attacking this slime that way. That seems fine. Okay, and I think that's what I will do, is go to the grog shop. It's going to be 2 dice again, just 1 evil with my 1 good, and let's see how it goes. A 6 and a 1. Awkward start. So, to get to the chests, there's quite a few routes that, ways that it could be. I think I want to start... These slimes, by the way, they trigger on a 4. They just deal 1 damage, but they have 3 hit points. So I gotta really quickly surround them.
I think a good way to do that is to use my diagonal 2 range and drop the 6 here. And I guess I'm going to put the 1 like here. I don't like that very much, but to take out these 2 slimes that only have empty spaces on 3 sides, I need to hit them on all 3 of those spaces. Yeah, okay. A 2 and a 3. A 3 can damage a slime. Maybe I don't mind a... I could put the 3 in this echo chamber, pushing it down the column. It doesn't really accomplish anything, but gets me through the dungeon faster. I think I will do that. I'm going to put a 3 on that echo chamber, which will then go 3, 3. And that's a second damage to the slime, which is great. And then this 2, I'll probably just put here and kind of keep a backup plan for a sequential path that way open if things go poorly here. Actually, erasable pen for the win. No, I'm gonna put this here. That actually kind of maybe my plan is now no longer to go through this 6, but it's just go 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, and have that be my path. Let's go with that. 1 and a 5. These are not cooperative rolls. The 1 is pretty garbage. I guess I'll just keep up this plan B kind of path with the 1. And this 5, I should probably... I haven't taken a single damage yet. This is nuts. To not have... Normally right now I am like really clawing my way to the health potion because I have taken like 7 of my starting 10 health and damage. And this is going great. I'm going to keep rolling low evil dice. But that doesn't mean I don't want to get these slimes out of here for when I finally roll their trigger numbers. So I think I just want to finish off this slime. I don't want to put a 5 here because I think that's a good option for a sequential path. So let me put the 5 here, which will defeat that slime because that's the 3rd number in excess of its defense. And the echo chamber will put that 5 here too, for better or for worse. Okay. A 3 and a 6. Well, I wanted a 3 here. Oh, the 6 does trigger the monsters. So there's 2 slimes remaining. They damage me for 1 each. Boom, boom. 2 health down. I feel okay about that. So I've already filled in that 3. This 6 could just... maybe I just put it here. So damage to that slime. That seems fine. A 4 on the evil dice. So that will trigger the slimes again unless I want to use a coin to modify it. But I think I can take the damage. And I like the 4 as far as like building my path. So, alright, I'm going to take 2 more damage from slimes. And I have 2 4s here. You know what I can actually do is get this health potion with those 2 4s. Put a 4 here. And a 4 here. And that seems fine. Get that health potion immediately, gain access to that part of my health bar, which for Flynn is 1 more hit point. Yay. And it was actually probably a mistake to not just take out a slime with that. Oh, here's what I can do. Okay, let me back that up. I don't have to erase the health potion. I'm gonna put that 4 here in this echo chamber. And then that will bump 4, 4 down that column, which hits this slime. So it doesn't take 1 off the board, but it also earns me that health potion anyway. Okay, it seems like a good compromise. Here we go. A 4 and a 2. So they don't trigger. I can take another one out. So that's almost definitely what I want to do. Why don't I put the 4 here, defeating that slime. And the 2, so I need to be careful because this space would complete my path through the dungeon. Oh, so would this one. I might not be able to fully fill in this is the two could get this potion. Yeah, I guess I'll just put it here using my diagonal. And that gets this poison potion, which I can use to drop a 4. Oh, wait, then I can't attack the slime with it. You know what's fine? I'm almost done. I just won't roll numbers that trigger the slime. I don't have to defeat it. Yeah, it'll be fine. I triggered the slime. Well, that 6 is going to have the slime damage me. And then I have a 6 and a 1. Oy. Don't like those numbers at all. At all. I think I just need to kind of throw them into places that I don't care too much about. Like here with the 6 and here with the 1, I guess. Alright, let's roll some better numbers. 5s. I really need to get these coins with a 3 or a 4. But I can't. I can place these 5s without ending it, right? If I put a 5 here and a 5 here. Shoot, and the slime hit me again on that 5. I still don't have a path through the dungeon, so I'm still going in that respect. I don't feel like I played this all that well. 6 and a 1, no! Wow. Oh, this is real bad. So... Huh. I think I need to use this potion. I think I just have to kind of bail out with that. Yeah, let's just use this poison potion. Well, I'm going to use it for a 4 here, which will end it. But first let me use these numbers. I would have to double modify one to get these coins, and I can't. So I'm just going to fill these in to get the experience for the columns. And that's the best I can do. That didn't go very well. So, and then the 4 for the potion goes here. Okay, I've completed the dungeon, and it's with a sequential path. 1, 2, 3, 3, 3, 4, 4, 4, 4. But it was not as smooth as I had pictured. Oh, I did with my 5s get this teleport potion. That's going to be useful. This lets me mark a wall or locked space by spending it. So you can teleport through a wall. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 experience from the columns. The slimes are 1 experience each, and I took out 2 of them, so 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Puts me at 15 total. That earns me a good die from my experience track. And 15... Oh, wow. New items are available at 16 and 17, but all I can do now is get this spyglass. At least it's useful now that I have 2 range. Woof. Okay, that was bad, but I have had runs where I've failed to do a sequential path, like missed the experience for a dungeon, and still actually won the page. So I think that these little hiccups are more than surmountable. Okay, there may have just been an abrupt cut there. I started the Drum and Lyre dungeon, and then, actually I basically finished it, realizing I made a huge mistake and completed the path to the chest without realizing it, and then kind of continued playing. I had no idea how to simply backtrack, so through the magic of an erasable pen and some editing, I am starting over on the Drum and Lyre. And so if you can tell that these are kind of filled in and erased, that is why. But anyway, let's go take out some bats. Alright, a 5 is enough to trigger the bats. So I could use a coin to bump it to a 4. That probably feels right. So I wanted those coins because they can prevent 2 damage against the boss. But right now, using a coin to make this 5 a 4 is probably going to save me 3 damage, because 3 bats would attack me. So that's what I'll do. Now they don't trigger. And now I can do my best to kill some bats. Can I take them all out? 3, 4, 5 is enough to kill them all. I think I'd do it. I can go diagonal up to here and do like a 3. Wait, can I? Hold on. Can I hit all three? Yeah. Okay, like a 3 diagonal. No, oof, boy. Yeah. Here's what I'll do. I'll just go 4. These bats are both dead. Use the 1. You know what? I'll use Flynn's ability. Something that has also dawned on me in the forgotten, in the lost portion of this video. I have not been using Flynn's ability very well, or ever. That once per turn I can flip a good die to its opposite side. I'm going to make this 1 a 6. And then I can even be sequential here in case it matters and go 5, 6. Take out this one too with that 3, 4, 5, 6. I feel great about that. Let's move to the next roll. So there's no bats left. The only thing that can damage me is wandering monsters from double evil dice. Like that. 2 1s is going to hit me. Okay. 1, 1, 2, 6. So I want this key. Like my priorities in this dungeon are definitely the potions. I need more hit points. I'm down to 4. In order to get this potion, it's locked. I need this key. So I'm kind of looking at what can I do to get that key as soon as possible. And I think I see a pretty decent option. Or at least I like, Yeah, could I do a 6 here, keeping that sequential. And then I'm gonna have to go this way to the chest, because this will be a 1. And then a 1 up here gets the key. And what am I doing with this 2? Just kind of stashing it? I don't really care about going sequential up here, but I do need to make my way over to the other side of the potion, so sure. All right. 6, 3, 1, 1. Okay, it's a pair. I can probably do something with this. Now that I have the key, let me just knock out, well, I have a 1 next to this potion already, so let me take advantage of having 1s. So I'm going to go 3, 1, 1. Get this potion. 2 more hit points. And that leaves me with the 6 to spend. I think I'll just keep using 6s as a sequential path there, I guess. There's a couple more 6s, but I've got to be careful not to do the same thing I did last time and accidentally end the dungeon. So what can I do with these? Like, maybe I actually want to just grab this potion while I have a pair of numbers. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just go down diagonal to this 1, and then use 6 and spend the key to go in this locked area with the other 6, getting this health potion. And then I have a 2 left. It's just going to fill in, here. And that way I'm connected to the door sequentially. So all that I have to do is fill in some columns and end it now. Oh, and get those coins ideally. All right. 4, 4, 2, 2. That's not gonna get me those coins, so I mostly want to stash those away. I could turn this 2 into a 5, just to keep that path going. And then kind of throw these wherever, I think. 2, 4, 4. Okay, I really need a 6 here to grab these coins in what should be my last roll of this dungeon. I can make a 6, flipping this 1 into a 6. Thank you, Flynn. Drop it here, score those 2 coins, and then it looks like I am not equipped to, or at least I have not set myself up to be able to score all 6 columns for experience here. So I will just complete this column by throwing the 2 here and the 5 here. Okay, so my path, I guess I don't need this 2, 3. I can just go straight through this 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 5. All right, that's 5 columns of experience, and 3 bats slain for 1 each, so 8 experience. Getting me to 23, which unlocks 2 coins up here. That's really nice, and just spot on getting my 3rd good die. And I can take something here. Okay, so some new weapon options. The Masterwork Bow gives me 2 range, not diagonal, so that would be nice to be able to do 2 range in all directions. And this symbol is re-roll the specified numbers. That's probably too small to read on camera. That's a re-roll of 1 or 2. Let's see. Oh, it's re-roll a die with that number and then use it with this weapon. So I could re-roll a 1 or 2 and then immediately use it at 2 range orthogonally. Or this Red Nightblade, which can go in diagonals 2 range, and you can add 1 to a good die that you use with this weapon once per turn, is this magic symbol. Or I have access to some new relics. Heartstring Loot. For every 4 in your pool, 1 monster deals no damage this turn. It seems good. All the monsters are dealing 1 damage each, other than the boss, which I have coins to prevent. So maybe damage prevention isn't a huge priority. Liar's Liar. Swap an unused good die's value with an unused evil die's value. I mean, that can combo with the... No, I think I just want the... orthogonal range. 2 range orthogonally. Now I can go 2 range in any direction. And if I want to do that thing where I reroll and use it, I can. Okay. After a sip of beer, going into Caravan's End. I think that despite the grog shop going really poorly, and despite me having to rewind and try Drum and Lyre again because of a rules mistake, this page is going all right. I have 10 hit points, and the next potion I unlock gives me 8 more. And I have been collecting some coins. I'm sitting on 4 coins right now, so that all feels pretty good. So let's knock this out. All right. Right off in Caravan's End, evil dice doubles, so a wandering monster gets me. And then I have 6, 4, 1, 2, 2. I'm seeing right off the bat that I could flip this 1 into another 6 and use those to get some good... I think I'm going to do that. Get some good damage in on the slimes. I guess I can't quite probably get this potion right now just because I can't make this diagonal. You can't kind of squeeze between an enemy and an unclaimed item, I don't think. Why don't I... I need to make sure that I'm not going to ruin my sequential path here either. Yeah, so the 2s I'm probably going to maybe use to head over here towards this key. And then the other numbers, I'll head towards the slimes and kind of try to do a large number sequential path. So why don't I put this... It's tricky. Here, I guess, is what I'll do. I'll put the 4 here. I've got 6s. Now I can go 2 range, so 6, 6. Each slime got damaged by one of those. And now I have these 2s. And I think I will just use them to go... Oh, yeah. Or, no, I don't want to put a 2 next to a slime. I need 3 or higher next... 3s or higher next to slime. So I guess I'm just going to go 2, 2. And this kind of becomes a place where I can put numbers I don't want for my path. And hopefully grab that key while I'm over there. Okay. Wow, okay. I rolled a 6, so the slimes are going to attack me. They do 1 damage each. But then, these are great numbers for maybe taking them out here. 6, 5, 5, 4. And I have this 1. I can't imagine this 1 being very interesting. I'll just throw it up there. So that's the 1 taken care of. Let me... I could go, put a 5. It's important to have a 5 here for the sequential path, right? And that hits this slime. So, that's a 5. I guess another 5 hits that slime and continues my path. Now, the 4 and the 6 are a little scary because I want to... I think I'm hosed on getting this coin. Because oh wait, no, I could get a 5 here to continue the path and a 4 here. Okay, so I'll put the 4 here, grabbing this. And I think I'll use this last 6 to take out the other... Well, just to take out a slime. I guess I'll go over here where I can also grab the healing potion if I get the right dice next time. So 1 slime down. The other one has 1 hit left. Well, there's the 2s to get the key. I think... So I can't get the healing potion. I don't have a 6. Not without spending coins, anyway. I will go ahead and use a 2 to grab this key. These 4s... Yeah, I can finish off the slime at the very least. There's no reason not to put a 4 here. The slime is gone. Oh, and I'm sorry, the slime should have triggered, because I did roll a red 4, so that's a damage. I'm down to 6 hit points, but I'm going to get plus 8 if I get this potion. That will be the plan. The rest of these dice, I don't have a good spot for them. I really need a 5 here for my path. Oh, I can do a 4 here so that I have a decent sequential path. And then I guess I'll just throw this 1 and 2 kind of away up here. Alright. Slimes are down. I'm only afraid of wandering monsters. And there's a 6, so I can grab the potion. I think this is going well. Yes, so I have a 5. I will put it there. So now I just have to get 2 spaces filled in to finish the path to the exit. I'll go ahead and use the 6 while I have it to grab this healing potion, and that is 8 more hit points. That's huge. 3, 2, 1. Or I can flip this to a 4. I don't feel strongly, I guess. I'll put a 4 up here next to this coin because a 4 also helps a sequential path if I use 1 to grab it there. And then I have this 2-1 that I think I'm just throwing away kind of down here. Alright, should be the last roll of the dungeon. Hopefully a good one. Oh. Yeah, this looks adequate. This looks great, actually. I think this is exactly what I needed. 4 here, we'll grab this coin. And then I can complete... So, 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4. Yeah, so like another 4 will complete it, which actually kind of means I can throw whatever down here. 6, 5, 4. Cool. I think that one was a pretty much perfect run, actually, for a change. We complete this sequential path like so. 4, 4, 5, 6, 6, 5, 5, 4, 4. Boom. All right, all 6 columns done. And 2 slimes for 1 experience each. So 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's going to... Oh, wow. Well, so I also unlocked 2 healing potions from his experience track. He only has health left to unlock for 1 of them. But, you know, we'll take it. And I'm at 31. I can do anything I want. Sarah's Amulet. You can discard all evil dice after resolving wandering monsters. It's pretty cool. And also this heartstring loop prevents a lot of damage. I don't think I feel like I need to do this Red Knight Blade. And I don't really like the Liar's Liar seems too cute. Swap an unused good dice value with an evil dice value. I guess I could stop a monster attack, huh? As long as only 1 evil die was above the threshold. That's interesting. You know what? I've come around on it. I'm going to try it. I'll take the Liar's Liar. No. No. I won't. I think this Sarah's Amulet is more powerful. Just discarding all the evil dice after resolving wandering monsters. Okay, let's take a look at the Opera House. The echo chambers are back, and boy are they. The Maestro has 5 defense, so needs 5s to attack him. 4 hit points, which means, so this is the Maestro. It's a lot of time the boss is like a 2x2. This is a small little guy. We need 5+ on all 4 sides of him. Hilariously, the chest, especially since we have a key, the chest is 3 spaces from the door. But we must kill the boss before we go to the chest here in order to win the game. So, what can these echo chambers do for me? This one down here could put a 5 all the way over here next to the Maestro, which would be really interesting. I might go for that. And then, I don't think I've talked about, there are combination locks. Another new, not in the core set. It's not new to me here. I've seen it on 1 or 2 other pages, but another mechanic that has been introduced in the year-long adventure. These combination locks. You may only write a number on this space if you have the corresponding dice shown in your pool. And then you can mark anything on this space. So I'm guessing this is too tiny to play very well on camera, but like this combination lock says 2, 3. So you can only mark it if you have a 2 and a 3 in your pool. 4, 5 on that lock. And yeah, they're all 2, 3 or 4, 5 on this map. So yeah, it's going to be very finicky about when I can get to those. And I'm going to want to get through them fast to take out these bats so that I'm not taking a million damage. Okay, let's start this off. So I rolled a 5, which will trigger baddies, but I could go ahead and use, because it's a, well, yeah, I'd have a 2, 3. I actually kind of think I'm going to go ahead and use the amulet right here. One of the 2 charges, discard these. Who needs them? We're going to take out this bat this turn, and also, maybe more than one bat? No, probably not more than one bat. But it also stops the enemies from hitting us at all. So wait, why did I think I had a 2 and a 3 in this pool? Well, I do now. I'll flip the 4 into a 3. And then I can go, let's see. Oh, I need to still have them in the pool? Okay, so it's not going to be sequential going down here, but here's what I can do. It's a 5. So now I still have a 2, 3 in the pool, and then I can mark a 3 here, and that 3 is enough to take out a bat. Do I use a coin to make this 2 a 3 to take out another bat? Probably. Coins prevent 2 damage, but I'm probably preventing... Well, no, maybe I'm only preventing 1 damage by taking out this bat sooner. What are the odds that I don't eliminate next turn? Yeah, okay, so I actually probably just want to put this 2 somewhere else. I wonder if this was a good idea. I'll throw it up here. Or you know what? I can keep extending my reach in the dungeon by putting it here, and it doesn't interfere with my ability to hit the bat. Wait. I have this masterwork bow that on a 1 or 2, I can roll the die and use the new number. So if it can kill the bat, I put it here. If it can't kill the bat, I'll just dump it down there. Whoa, rolling it into the tray. It's a 1, so no harm done to try. Okay. Wow, low numbers. Do not like. This can't get me through any of the locks. This 5. Oh, this is brutal. This is terrible. I think... So the bat is hitting me. I think I'm just going to use the Liar's Lyre again, or the Sarah's Amulet again, and discard these again. Oh, there was a Wandering Monster from the 2 2s. Leaving with just this 1, 2, 1, 1. So I think that last video I was still in the mindset of I never bother for a sequential path on the boss because it doesn't matter. The game's about to end. But experience is kind of a score. And so I've been going for it more lately and actually succeeding at this sequential path. Wait, so all this was a monologue to say, like, so now I'm really torn about whether I use this to head towards the boss or worry about sequential path. But I just realized all that's going to matter for the sequential path is this. Nothing else will matter. So sure, I'm going to use my Festario's Spyglass to ignore a wall or lock when counting range. So I'm going to just use my 2 range to jump over this combination lock and use these numbers just to kind of get down the hallway. So I'll just go like 2. I don't think I want to mark a 1 next to the coin, so 1. 1? Yeah, that just gets me further in the dungeon. That seems fine. Okay. I can't do that anymore. The amulet that discarded all the evil dice, it is spent. Oh, but that's a great evil roll because I'm not triggering monsters here. All right. What can I do with this, though? I can't get through this combination lock unless I skip it again with the Spyglass. Maybe I do. Because then I can start hitting the boss, which would feel great. That's probably the way to go. Okay, I'm just going to use this measly 3 down here. Take out this bat. That was easy. This, now, I'm going to use the Spyglass again to ignore wall or lock when counting range. And yeah, since I don't care about sequential over here at all, I can put a 1 through that lock. And then this 5 and 6 can go down by the boss. So 6, 5, boom. This 1 and this 2, I'm not excited about these. So I will just throw them down here. 1, 2. Okay. Oh, there's a 5. That'll trigger monsters. I think that's fine. I have a lot of health. So, the Maestro deals damage equal to the number of unique numbers in my dice pool, which is 5 different numbers right now. Everything but a 4. So that's 5 damage. But I can spend 2 coins to prevent 2 each. So he only does 1 damage and 1 bat will do a damage. So I take 2. That seems fine. And then I think I can finish him off here. I've got 5s and 6s. Yeah, I can't get through this combination lock. Otherwise, I was going to try to stylishly do it with this echo chamber, but I don't think it matters too much. I will just spend this, I don't know, 5 and 6. 5, 6. The Maestro is defeated. I can head up here. I'm looking at this potion just to flex a little bit. I think I'll grab it. I'm going to use Flynn's ability to flip this 2 to a 5. I'm going to go 5, 5. This is another new potion that wasn't in the core pages. It's an intellect potion. You gain 2 experience points immediately. So again, because your experience points is sort of your score at the end, like that's +2 to my flex, I guess. And I can throw a 3 next to this bat to take it out too. And I have a 1 to burn. I'll just finish that column. Okay, and I have a key. Plus a teleport potion, so several ways through there. All I have to do is make a sequential path to the chest, and I'm golden. 1, 1, 2, 2. I mean, well, those will do it. Do I want to kind of complete some more columns first? Yeah, probably. Like, I can complete this, let's see, with like a 2 and then a 5. This echo chamber will send 5s down to here, and I've just finished 2 columns. I don't know. I don't necessarily always try to complete every little column on this, but I do like to do the sequential path and bank some experience. So I can put that 6 there, and then I think I'll just wrap this up. I'm not going to make you video viewers sit through me trying to squeeze out every experience that doesn't matter. So I will use my key to go through this door and go 2, 1, 1, and we have our very short sequential path to the treasure. So experience, the Maestro was 3, the bats are 1 each, so I'm at 6, and then 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So that put me at 45 experience. That's a pretty respectable score. I could choose a weapon or relic, but none of that matters. We did it! There was some roughness in there. And I'm just kind of embarrassed that I screwed up a page so much that I had to edit it out of the video, or screwed up a dungeon. But yeah, that was a good playthrough and a very fun page. Which again, I think that these have been really. So the core pages, the 6 or so pages, like. This game's great, I think. They're fun, but it's not like each page I feel like is bringing a ton in the way of like new twists. And so I kind of expected the year-long adventure to be sort of more of the same, but I actually feel like they're finding ways to make kind of cohesive, interesting new designs here. Also, I'm finding the game not as hard as I used to. I think I've gotten better at it. Go figure. I think I'm winning most pages on my first try now. Not all pages, but most of them. So what seemed like a very hard and subject to luck game, I think as I've gotten better and I've learned how to use the ranged weapons to take out the enemies sooner, some of that stuff, like I can feel my skill level increasing in this game, which is really satisfying. So yeah, I'm very excited to try Power Creep, the upcoming successor to this, and I will have a video up of it Friday, so please join me for that. If you haven't liked this video and subscribed to the channel one last time, I'd really appreciate it, and until next time, be optimal.